I got my screen up. Let's take a look at the networking diagram that I have. I'm going to walk you through it. And then in later videos, we're going to actually start jumping into configurations. So, all right, guys, I'm on draw.io and I have this networking diagram. Again, it can vary in complexity. This one's pretty straightforward, but it gives us a good idea of what we're trying to do and what the configurations are going to look like. So I have what's here is the ISP. It's your internet service provider. And what that is pretty much showing us is the internet connection coming into the home. All right, the internet connection coming into our home lab, because when you get internet, you're getting it from your service provider. They're bringing it into your house, and then it starts connecting to the devices in your home. So this is a good way to show the ISP. I have an arrow here connecting to the home router. This is typically the device that your ISP gives you. A lot of companies will manage their own routers, but for the purpose of this home lab, this is the device they've given us. This is what connects us to our ISP. And from this home router, we're taking that internet connection and we're going into a firewall. Now, in our home lab, the firewall is going to be virtualized. That's why I have it in parentheses. It's going to be a PC. And essentially, the firewall is your gatekeeper for all the network packets that are flowing through your network. All right, all that traffic, all the devices communicating, they are going through this firewall. On the right hand side, I have our virtual machines. So when I do build this hypervisor, we're going to have a ton of virtual machines on there, and the virtual machines are also going to be traversing the firewall, right? If the virtual machines need to communicate with any other device, they have to go through the firewall. In another instance, if the virtual machine has to leave the network, the local area network, it's going to traverse the firewall and go back out to the ISP. We're not going to do that. We're going to have a desktop PC that's going to be hardwired into our server that's hosting the firewall, but really it's going to be hardwired into the firewall. So I have a line here depicting hardwire into the PC. We're going to have, for the home lab, we're going to have a mesh node, right? So if you've heard of like mesh networks, this is what that's depicting. We have a mesh node, the main node, and that's going to be pushing out a Wi-Fi signal, okay? And typically in most mesh devices, you can have your main network and your guest network. And so I've depicted that with these two lines here. And you can see this one's labeled main network. So pretty much in a nutshell, at your house, what you want to have on your main network are your trusted devices, right? The devices that you own, that you're always using, they're patched, they're up to date.